Okay. All right, full body training today. As usual, you will need some sets of weights, varying sets of weights. You actually will need something lighter today, and as usual, you want something a little bit heavier as well. All right, we are going to get started. All right, let's just start. I want you to start. I want your belly pulled in nice and tight, a little bend in your knees, and let's just start with some big shoulder rolls. Shoulder rolls back. Good. Up and around. And think about your breathing and just sort of getting ready for the workout. And other direction. Rolling forward. Good. All right, two more. 1, 2, and let's just do right arm forward swings. Good. And backwards. Good. And other side, forward. And backwards. And always when you're doing things like this, just make sure that core is engaged. And down. All right, I want you to bring your hands together. And we're going to go ahead out and just hinge and reach. So together, hinge and reach. Reach. And think about that body position. You're putting the butt back. You're not rounding the back. Your ears, shoulders, hips all staying in the same line. Two more here. 1 and 2. All right, a little wider stance. We're going to keep the legs. We're not side to side lunging. You're just reaching. So you are hinging right now. So you're still doing that hinge at that hips as you just reach side to side. You can have a slight bend in your knee if you need to, but try to reach down towards that foot. Good. One more on each side. 1 and 2. All right, go ahead and stand up. We're going step back lunge, squeezing the shoulder blades. Just a nice step back. You don't need to go real deep right now. And squeeze. Step back, squeeze. Step back, squeeze. Good. In a minute, we are going to go a little deeper. Just stay where you are right now, trying to get your body warmed up. All right, one more on each side. 1 and 2. Now when you step back, I want you to go a little deeper. I want you to hinge at the hips and tap the floor. And then come up, step back, hinge, tap the floor. Again, you're not bending, you're hinging. So we're going a little deeper, feeling it in that glute and hamstring. Just trying to get to that floor with that hinge. So that chest is coming down nice and close to the top of that thigh. One more on each side. 1 and 2. All right, step to the back of your mat. Walk yourself out. High plank. Pull that belly in. Nice and tight belly. And I just want you to lift the hips and bring them down nice and slow. Lift the hips and bring them down nice and slow. Couple more. Lift and slow down. Lift and slow down. And last one. And walk yourself up. All right, last kind of warm up exercise, nice and wide. And I want you to lunge to the side and reach up and over to the other side. Reach up and over, get that lateral work in here. So today we have, I guess, kind of sets of 2 exercises that are working, generally speaking, multiple muscles at the same time in this first section. We're going to go through those 2 exercises twice. Then we're going to finish with either something that's going to kind of get your heart rate up a little bit or more of an ab type. So after each set of 2, we'll do one or the other. When we get through all of that, we're going to go a little heavier in the weights. Not for nearly as long, but I'll explain that once we get there. One more on each side. And I'm not entirely sure this is going to be a full 45 minutes. I think it is, but it's always a math issue that I'm trying to add up. But if it's not, if we finish a little early, I am going to actually we'll finish with a little bit of like stretching and stuff today. So, okay, here we go. Starting our first set of 2 exercises. For the first exercise, you will need 1 weight, and you can use a bit heavier of a weight on this. We're going to be doing a dumbbell swing. So you're going to start with your feet together, bring the weight back, hinging here, popping them forward. So you're going to pop, then step apart, pop, together and apart. So you have 1 moving leg. Midway through, we're going to change, and you're going to go to the other side. All right? That is exercise 1. So it's key. That's why I want to warm up a little bit of hinging, because we are starting off the bat with some hinging. And it's really about that hip, that hip coming forward that's bringing the weight up as you step in and out. So I think I just was showing you. So the moving leg should be the leg that is next to the arm that has the weight, if that makes sense. Okay, we are going to get started. Go, ready, and go. So forward and then between. So you're just stepping side to side as you do this dumbbell swing. Popping those hips, or bringing those hips back, and then popping them forward, squeezing the glute, and out. That's it. Good work. That little hinge back, pop them forward, pop that weight up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side, here we go, and same thing. Just find that tempo. Pop it up, pop it up. Squeeze the glutes. This is really a glute exercise. Squeezing the glute as you come forward and back. That butt back. Don't round the back. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Exercise 2. You can use 1 weight or 2. You can either hold or no weight. I'll give you the option of no weight, but try to add some load. So you can either hold 2 weights here or 1 weight here in the center, okay? We're going down to a low squat. You're gonna step back just a little bit. Just a little step back, just like that, and we're gonna pulse it. And step forward, hold. Step back a little, pulse it. Step forward, hold. So definitely a lower body burner. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Down. Let's start here with this hold. Nice, good, low squat. All right, here we go. Step it back just a little bit. Pulse. and forward, hold. Step it back, pulse. Step it forward, yes, good. You feel it already. Step it back, pulse. And forward, hold, good. Step it back, pulse. Forward, hold, good. Step it back, pulse. Forward, hold. Step it back, pulse. Forward, hold. And 3, 2, 1, and up. Nice job. All right, so we are starting back to the first exercise again. So we just, like I said, we have 2 exercises in each set we're gonna do twice before we move into the sort of transition stuff. All right, weights in your right hand, so your right foot will be stepping out. Here we go, bring it back, bring it in the middle, to the back, to the middle. That's it, good. Nice work. Ten more seconds, we're switching sides. So again, this shouldn't be the heavy shoulder work here. It's that hip pop that's getting us going. And down, other side, here we go, and go. Up, center. That's it, good work. Feel those glutes, baby. Yeah, come on. Less than 10. There are 3, 2, 1. All right. Keep that one weight. We're going down. You didn't feel it on that, you'll feel it on this. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Low, hold. Hold here. Stay relaxed. Step back a little. Pulse it. Step forward, hold. Step back, pulse. Step forward, hold. Step back, pulse. Forward, hold. Good. Step back, pulse. And hold. One more on each side. Step back, pulse. Forward, hold. Step back, pulse. Forward, hold. 3, 2, 1, and up. Yeah. Feel that one. Okay, set the weight down. Okay, so now what we're doing is after we finish these two weight exercises, or 2 exercises twice, is we're going to go into kind of a transition type thing, and they will be some repetitive. We'll come back to these later on in the workout. This first round, we're going to get your heart rate up just a little bit. Nothing high impact, just get your heart rate up. And then as an active recovery, at the end of that, we're going to hold a low plank before we move into the next 2 rounds of exercises. So our first exercise, you're going to step forward, step back. Step forward, step back, okay? And I'm going to tell you midway through to change to the other leg. Then we're going to do some lateral shuffles with punches, but just hear me out as we go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Step it forward, step it back. Stay low on these. Just step forward, step back. My right leg is my lead leg right now, so midway through, I'm going to have my left leg be my lead leg. So just step forward, step back. Couple more. Staying low. All right, here we go. Other leg, lead leg. Step back and forth with that other leg leading. Back and forth. Good. 3, 2, 1. I want to shuffle. Punch, punch, shuffle. Punch, punch. Let's go. You can shuffle twice. I don't care. Just let's get in some lateral stuff. Punch, punch. Punch, punch. Stay low. Keep that belly in. Nice tight core here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On your mat, low plank. We're just holding. Here we go. And up. This is just a little active recovery before we move on to round 2. Just think about your breathing and starting to relax a little bit. That's it. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and down. All right, back up. Okay, grab a weight that you could do some curling with. We're going to start off. There's going to be some lower body in this too. We're going to start off in a hinge position. Your arms straight down. You're hinging, okay? You're not rounding. And you're going to curl it twice. 1, 2. After the second curl, you're going to drop the hips. Bring the weights up, stand, release them down, and go again. All right? Okay. Here we go. Ready? So hinge, hinge. 1, 2. Drop the hips down. Weights up towards your shoulders. Stand. Slowly lower them down. And hinge. Go again. 1, 2. Drop. Up. Stand. Slowly lower. Good. So again, you should be feeling this in your glutes for sure. As you drop down, pull them up, stand, release slowly. I want that slow release. Drop the hips, up, stand, and down. Good. So last one. Whatever one you're on, we're going to finish here. Up and release. Good work. We didn't get a lot of volume in on that, but I hope you got good quality. All right. Right leg in front. Right leg in front. Both arms curled up. The right arm is going to be the only moving arm on this. It's curled up here. Sorry, we're starting high. I want you to high. We're going low and curling. All right, here we go. Just right arm. Ready and go. Down, up, down, up. Other one stays curled up. Can have a little tempo on this. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Start high. Curl both up. Left arm is your moving arm. Here we go. Down low. Two more. 1, 2, and down. All right. Back to exercise 1. All right. Starting with that hinge. So again, proper hinge. Butt is back. The butt coming back is what brings my chest down. I'm not bringing myself down like this. All right. Here we go. Hinge down. Curl twice. These should feel harder than a normal curl. You're fighting against some gravity. Drop the hips. Bring them up. Stand. Release slowly. Go again. Drop, curl, stand, release slowly. Good. So we're curling bottom, once you drop that hips, you're curling up and then you're releasing them at the top. And I want that slow release. Really work that eccentric part of the move where you can really start to feel it. All right, almost there. Drop the hips, curl up, stand, slow release. We're doing one more. And slow release. Good work, guys. All right, right legs forward. Okay, we're starting high. So just make sure you come down and you're in a good proper lunge, knee is over toe. All right, but we're starting high. Right arm is your moving arm, but we're gonna start with both of them curled up. Right, here we go. And go, down and up. One more. And switch. Okay, you can have a little tempo on these as long as you're keeping good form and get your heart rate up just a little bit. All right, here we go, curl. Left arm is your moving arm. Ready? Down. Two more. 1, 2, and down. All right, set your weights down. Okay, so last time we did something, got your heart rate up a little bit. Now we're gonna work a little bit more on abs. So you're gonna come up to start. Leg up. You can have your arm over your head. I think that's easier than having it on your head, but you have a choice. Arm overhead, and we're going into some crunches. Knees on the ground, hands on the ground. All right, we're gonna do right side, left side, but in between of the right side, left side, we're gonna do something else. So don't just switch to the other side. All right, here we go. Ready? Leg off the ground and go. So I want that leg kind of in space. All right. You're not tapping the ground and releasing it. It's going straight out. Two more. 1, 2, on your back. All right, this is hard. I'm not gonna lie about this. This is hard. So we're not gonna do it for long. In a recent class, I don't even remember which one, we did these like side to side hollow holds. Now you're gonna rock yourself forward and back. What you don't want to do is you're not like doing this. All right, we're keeping in that same plane and you're just rocking right from your center. We're not going to do it for long, I promise. All right, here we go. It's hard. Ready and go. But I want everyone to try it. But if that means your legs are up here because it helps your back, that's fine. But they just need to stay in the same position. All right, wherever you start, I just want the rocking from the center of your body. That's it, guys. Come on. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, everybody up. Other side. Here we go. Knee down, hand on the ground, arm overhead. Whoa, arm overhead. And here we go into crunches and crunch. Keep that belly in. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. No, we are not coming back to that same rock. We'll get back to it later in the workout. All right, low plank hold as your recovery. Again, this is just sort of active recovery. Here we go. Down and hold. This is just sort of to reset yourself, get you ready now for round 3. There's 4 rounds in this first part of the workout. A bit longer. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Okay, back up. First exercise is standing. Second exercise, you will be on the mat. Okay, you'll need one weight for this. You can probably go heavier-ish. Okay, we are going to do a ballerina squat with a halo. So those of you guys that have been with me, you probably know what each of those are, but how are we going to do it together? You're going to bring it around and then bring it around the other way. So you're just making this big circle around your head as you step back into that ballerina squat, which means you're crossing that center line and coming down just to there. All right, that is exercise 1. I'm going to go in 5 seconds. Reset this just so I make sure I'm keeping on task here. All right, here we go. Ready and go. So bring it around and then the other side. So bring it around and then the other way. Get that weight up and around your head. I'm looking for it around your head like a halo. That's it. 3, 2, 1. All right, now this is where you probably want something lighter. And I mean, it's just a little awkward and you just can't do heavy weight in this. Okay, so I'm going to show you without the weights. You're going to start on your back with your everything on the ground. Weights are going to be up. Okay, then you're going to bring yourself up into a glute bridge and your weights are going to come around right underneath and then right back up. And then as you go down. So I don't want you to fully release down on the mat. I want you to just kind of bring yourself down so it's up and down, up and down. So you can see what I mean, that you would need something lighter, or, you know, if it's too much, just use your hands. You don't even have to use weights. All right, here we go. Let's start down, weights up. Ready, and lift and down. Lift and down. So you don't need to like tap the weights, just try to get them a little bit under those glutes as you bring them around and back down. That's it, good work, but squeeze the glutes. I mean, I know we're all thinking about what are we doing with our arms, but I don't want to ignore the fact that you're bringing those glutes up and squeezing them. Two more. 1, 2, and down. All right, good work. All right, everyone back up. Going back to those halos with the ballerina squats. All right, so just again, I really want to keep the weight as close around your head as possible and not like way down here. All right, alternating sides. Here we go, ready? And bring it around. And don't forget to get a little deep into these little ballerina squats too. Trying to work those glutes a little bit more today. Definitely got them. Good. Core, engage the core too. Shoulders are feeling this. That's it, 5 seconds. And down on your mat. We'll make it through this round a little more quickly since there's no right or left side. All right, on your mat. Weights up. All right, here we go. So lift and squeeze and bring your arms around. Best you can. Even if you just bring them down to your hips, I'm just kind of looking for that big sort of circle. more. 1, 2, and lower down. All right, back up. We are back to our transition exercises that were after the first round. So the forward and back steps, and then the side shuffle with punches. All right, we'll start off with your right leg being your lead leg, and midway through, you'll change. So try to stay sort of low on this as you just step forward and get a nice little tempo going. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and forward and back. Forward and back. What I don't want is a big hip turn. All right, try to keep the hips as square as possible. Square as possible, meaning they're staying forward as you step, step, back, back, step, step, back, back. Two more here. 1, 2, left leg. Left leg is leading now. Staying low, stay low. I know this is not like heavy cardio, but you'll be surprised. This does get your heart rate up. This is active moving. Good. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here we go. Shuffle, punch, and go. Shuffle, punch, punch. Shuffle, punch, punch. Make sure that core belly's pulled in as you're punching or even as you're shuffling. Good. That's it, guys. Good work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down to a low plank. Here we go. Ready, up and hold. Moving on into round 4. About 10 seconds. And you can stay on the mat when we're done with this. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, on the mat for this. Okay, you will need 2 weights. I would say, you know, not super light, medium probably, or if you have kind of a light medium, let me show you. You're gonna set a weight. It doesn't need to be fully, we're going to be moving laterally, okay? You don't need to have it fully from one end to the other, but I want a little bit of space, maybe close to that. Okay, so you're gonna start off in a high plank. Your right hand will be near the weight at one end. Maybe you can figure out what we're gonna do here already. You're gonna row. You're gonna walk laterally, row on the other side. And we're going back and forth. Rowing when you get to the weight. If you need to put your knees down to row, put your knees down to row. Do try to walk laterally. Then you can drop your knees, row, go back up on your toes to walk laterally, okay? All right, we ready? Here we go. Ready, and go. So start with that row, just one row. Walk yourself laterally, keeping the hips flat. And then if you need to, you can set your knees down to row or keep them up and then walk back the other way. Keeping hips flat, hips flat. That's it, guys. Good work. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. I'm sorry to say, but there's a little bit more walking now, except not laterally. Okay. Now, so you have a choice of dumbbells or no dumbbells. You really don't need the dumbbells. It is going to make it slightly harder. We're gonna start with 2 tricep push-ups, meaning you're trying to tuck those arms as close in. Your hands are a little closer together, but I don't want hands in and elbows out. I want you to try to tuck those elbows right into your side. We're gonna do 2 tricep push-ups. 2 tricep push-ups, knees or toes, I don't care. So 1, 2, then you're gonna walk yourself back, and you can bend your knees, I don't care. And then walk yourself back forward for 2 more tricep push-ups, okay? So, no weights, you just do the whole thing with no weights. You don't have to have the weights. The weight's just gonna add a little bit of something to it. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. 2 tricep push-ups. 1, 2, walk yourself. You can keep your knees bent, walk yourself back. And 2 tricep push-ups. 1, 2. Again, you don't need to use the weights on this. You can move a little quicker without the weights, actually. You're just kind of walking those hands back, tapping those toes, and walking back forward. Last one. And down. All right. Set those weights to the side. I know this is like strangely hard to round, even though we're not using a lot of weight. Okay, set those weights laterally. We're going again. Last round of each of these. Here we go. Ready and go. Row, walk it. Now we're moving laterally. Row, walk it back. And just keep going back and forth. That's it, guys. I want to make sure butts are down. Keep that butt in line with the shoulders. I'm looking. Good work. Belly's pelvic in. Almost there. We're going a little shorter this round. 3, 2, 1, and down. Face yourself now in your normal position on your mat. I'm not going to use weights because I feel like I can get a few more push-ups in so that you can move a little quicker. All right, triceps, walk backs. Here we go. Ready and go. 1, 2, walk it back. Tap those toes, walk it forward. Back. 1, 2. Almost there. All right, I want everyone to do 2 more push-ups, 2 more triceps, and then we're done. And down. All right, everyone grab a quick drink. This, as usual, took longer than I thought to get through, so we will not have time for stretching at the end. Okay, we're moving into what will probably be the final round of things. Well, there's kind of two rounds. I'm going to introduce 4 exercises, all very basic exercises. Nothing crazy like what we were just doing, very basic exercises. And you're going to do 2 reps of each exercise, okay? And we're just going to keep cycling through it. The first round we're going to do for close to a minute, and then we're going to do it for close to 45 seconds, and then close to 30 seconds with a break in between, all right? So you will be tired from these exercises by the end. Then we're going to move into 4 different exercises and do the same thing, assuming we have time. We may actually only make it through two rounds of each of the 4. I do want to get to all 4 exercises. All right, first exercise, and I know your shoulders are probably tired, 2 shoulder presses. Then you're going to bring them down, hold them right here, 2 squats. Then you're going to bring them down, 2 deadlifts, or you're hinging. And then you're going to stay hinge over 2 rows. Pause a little bit at the top. So the weights, you're going to be holding the weights, you're going to pull back, squeeze the shoulder blades twice, and then you're starting over. 2 of everything, all right? So pick a set of weights that you feel will work for you on these. Okay, starting with shoulder press. You'll know them by the end, but I'll keep calling them off. All right, here we go. Ready, and go. 1, 2, squats. 1, 2, bring them down, hinge, deadlifts. 1 and 2, back to hinge and row. 1, 2, stand up, shoulder press. That's it, keep going through them. Squat to deadlift. Good deadlifts. I want good deadlifts. Hinge again, row. All right, we're all going to go through this round one more time. One more time. Oops, deadlift. 1, 2, and row. 1, 2. All right, rest. I'm going to challenge you guys because we're going to go less. So if you can, I want you to go up in weight. Up in weight. So be shorter. We're going to do this one more time, and then we're going to move into 4 new exercises. All right, so I want this to feel like it hard at the end, okay? This should feel like, whoa, can I do 2 more of these? So go with that level of weight. All right, we're starting in 10 seconds. This will be shorter. All right, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Shoulder press. 1, 2, squats. Deadlifts. 1, 2, bent over rows. 1, 2, back up. Last round. Once you start over, you're going to start over one more time and get through one more round. And down. All right. Good work, guys. Okay, 4 new exercises. You're going to start. Belly pulled in. We're going to lift. Straight arm in front. Front raise. Front raises. Then you're going to hinge at the hips and you're going to do flies. All right, then we're going to step back, and then calf raise twice. 2 of everything, same thing. All right, so you're really limited by the front raise. So, but keep in mind, we're only doing 2 at a time. Okay, here we go. Ready? And go. So lift, control lower, control it. If these are really light, you shouldn't be able to whip them forward. Bend over, flies. And stand, step back, and then 2 calf raises. Go again. Fly. Hinge at the hips. Step back, calf raise. 1, 2, go again. It up. All right, one more round through. One more round. and rest. Go heavier, go heavier. We got one more. We're doing this one more time and then we're gonna be done for the day. Last round will be about 40 seconds. All right, I know it's 7:45, sorry. All right, we're going in 5 seconds. Here we go. Ready, and go. Lift, 1, 2, and fly. Step back. Step back. "20 seconds. Ten. 5, finish where you are. Finish this round. And then down. All right. Nice job, guys. Good work.
Thanks, Kelly. Great workout, everyone.
Good job, guys.
Thanks, Kelly.
Thank you.
Have a great day, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Good day.
Thanks, Kelly.